Hi everyone, and welcome to Rapid Growth Vibes from the 5th to the 11th of July. This is a very bittersweet week. There's a beautiful, soft, romantic energy that's coming in, and then there's also a very cutthroat, like straight arrow, cut through the BS energy coming in as well. I have to say I feel a little bit conflicted with this because it's that softness where you feel like, I can breathe a little bit. This feels beautiful. It feels gentle. It's just holding me. And then there's this energy coming where it's just like, it feels really shaky. It feels really stressful. You feel like you can emotionally, be off balance quite quickly. It's a feeling of almost suspense. It's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. So it's a bit, the polarities between these two is actually quite funny, actually. I feel like I'm a bit on a soap opera and I'm watching which one is going to become dominant and which one is then going to supersede the other one. And it feels a little bit of like a washing machine that can't quite get its heat settings right. That's kind of a little bit what it feels like. Now, here in this week, you might find that you're longing. There's a sense of longing coming in, where you might be feeling you need more softness, you need more compassion, you need more gentleness in a certain type of relationship in your life. In most cases, for most of you, you might be feeling this in your romantic relationships. You might be feeling this perhaps in your career. You might be feeling this in friendships. But most of you will be feeling it in your romantic relationships. Maybe things have been a bit intense. Maybe things have been a bit, harsh. Harsh words have been said. There's been lack of understanding, and perhaps maybe not even lack of understanding, maybe rightfully so. Maybe there has been, denial that is now building up, building up, building up. And the softness that wants you to go, oh, no, but let's save the relationship. Let's save the friendship. But then the harshness is coming in. It's like, well, come on, this is not working for a reason. How long do you want to battle this out? How long do you want to sit with this? So there's this push-pull vibe coming in, and it can feel a little bit emotionally, internally volatile because you don't know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, the best thing to do is do nothing. Because the worst thing that you can do in a case like this is to make a decision where maybe you're coming from a place where you feel emotionally wounded, where you maybe feel, you're reacting based on past experiences that you're now projecting, that's now not complete, and you're projecting that into your present moment, and then guys, there you go. There is your new future. So be very careful of what you're deciding this week. And keep in mind, this vibe, there's a very loving vibe and very romantic vibe coming in as well. And this vibe might actually make you feel, wow, my relationship is actually okay. Things are going well. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived by it. Because this is something that a lot of people will be experiencing. Just because you feel it, because it's going to be a global collective feeling, doesn't mean that that's actually going to be necessarily the reality of the relationship. If the relationship has been stressful for a long period of time and you feel like you're suddenly getting a break, don't get too attached to that break, because reality might set in again and things could get stressful again. So keep that in mind and be a good listener this week to yourself. Be a good listener to your heart, how you're feeling, instead of trying to analyze what your circumstances are, because sometimes we kind of get in really difficult situations because we analyze our way into it. This is one of those situations where you cannot analyze your way out of it. You're going to have to feel your way out of it, because ultimately what you want is a good outcome. Stop trying to make decisions that's going to make other people happy. Stop doing that, and you know who you are. Because look at where it's leaving you. Where are you at? How do you feel about where you are at? And now what's funny is you might have two people or two friends or two colleagues coming together and say, well, that's me. And the other one's like, no, that's me. Might be finding that you and someone else have been feeling the same way. And rightfully so, within your own right, feeling that way. And so now we're going to have perhaps two conflicting views coming in. And this is why this vibe's coming in and saying, hey, don't overthink. Don't overdo here. Go based on how you feel. And do I see a potential solution here? Is this something that I want to correct? Is this something that I want to deal with for the rest of the year, probably next year? My goodness, I don't know. I don't know. The good news is you might have been feeling, I feel this change coming. I feel a potential impeding change coming. And change doesn't mean it's the end, like, breakup or loss of a job. I'm not saying that. But it could be the end of a habit, the end of a thought process, the end of the way that you've been approaching something. But something's going to come to an end. But it's a graceful ending. It's a gentle ending. And that's what I love about this vibe. There's going to be a lot of emotions, but it's also going to feel like you're in control of these emotions. And you've earned that. You've earned that emotional maturity. And so, hence why you're going to find yourself dealing with this week actually really pretty well. Even though you might feel panic, there's a sense of stillness within you. Deep down, there's a sense of balance. So well done to that, because that is showing you that you have mastered a great deal in your life already. And guys, that's it for this week. And I'm really excited about next week because there's some things going on there that you do want to join me for. And until then, be the light that you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling you because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose, 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!